Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're not reviewing a phone or a car or a piece of technology. We're reviewing something far more valuable, your life. Not in the way society tries to measure it, with numbers and likes and possessions, but in a deeper, more honest way. Because every single person watching this video has one thing in common, time, and whether we like it or not, that time is limited. The problem is, we don't treat it like it is. We throw it away, give it to people who don't deserve it, waste it on things that don't matter, and then wonder why we feel so empty. This is your reminder, this is your wake-up call. Don't waste your life. We live in a world that distracts us more than it connects us. Most people are not truly living. They're existing, reacting, scrolling, consuming, waiting for something to change without taking action. Day after day passes, and we call it normal. We wake up tired, we go through routines we don't enjoy, we settle for relationships that drain us, and we call it life. But this isn't life, it's survival. And surviving is not enough, not when you have the power to thrive, not when you have a mind, a voice, a vision, and a heart that still beats with purpose. You see, life doesn't come with instructions, but it does come with signs. Regret is a sign. Boredom is a sign, that constant voice in the back of your mind telling you there has to be more than this. That's a sign. Don't ignore it. Don't silence it with noise. Don't drown it in distraction. Listen to it, because that voice might be the only honest part of you that's left. That voice knows what you are meant to do. That voice is tired of watching you play small, follow others, and doubt yourself. It wants you to wake up. It wants you to stop wasting your life. We chase the wrong things. We chase approval, money, followers, attention, comfort, and in chasing all that, we lose our real self. We trade time for things that won't matter in a year. We sacrifice our peace for people who wouldn't cross the street for us. We say yes to everything because we're too scared to say no. We say no to our dreams because we're too scared to fail, and we settle. We settle for average, for routine, for something safe, something predictable. But that's not living. That's slowly dying with a smile on your face. There's a quote that says, most people die at 25 and aren't buried until 75. Think about that. How many people around you have already given up on their dreams? How many people you know are just going through the motions? How many of them live for the weekend, hate Monday, and escape through social media, alcohol, gossip, or distractions just to get through the day? If that's not a warning sign, I don't know what is. You weren't born to be a slave to the system. You weren't born just to pay bills and die. You were born to build, to explore, to rise, to love, to feel alive. Don't waste that gift. Every second you spend living someone else's dream, comparing yourself to others, or doubting your own worth is a second you can never get back. And the truth is, most people don't change until they're forced to. Until something breaks, until they lose someone, until they get diagnosed, until they hit rock bottom. But why wait until you're broken to fix your life? Why wait until it's too late? Why not start now, right where you are, with what you have? You don't need a perfect plan. You just need a decision, one moment of clarity, one spark of courage. That's all it takes to shift everything. What you do daily becomes your life. It's not the big moments. It's the small decisions, the ones no one sees, that shape your future. The decision to get up early, the decision to say no to comfort, the decision to invest in your growth instead of wasting hours on your phone, the decision to forgive yourself, the decision to speak your truth, the decision to keep going when everything inside you wants to quit. These choices add up. They define you. They are your legacy in motion. Don't waste them. People think wasting life means doing nothing, but sometimes wasting life looks like being busy every day with the wrong things. It looks like success on paper, but emptiness in the heart. It looks like achieving goals that don't even belong to you. Don't fall for that trap. If you're going to work hard for something meaningful. If you're going to sacrifice time and energy, do it for something that lights your soul on fire. Don't waste your life building someone else's dream while ignoring your own. And don't tell yourself you're too old or too young or too late. That's just fear wearing a mask. People have started over at 40, 50, 60 and built amazing lives. Some people didn't even know who they were until they lost everything. It's never too late to be the person you were meant to be, but it is too late to keep living a life that doesn't align with your soul. If it doesn't feel right, it's because it isn't. If it doesn't bring peace, it isn't meant for you. Trust your inner compass more than outside noise. You're not here to impress, you're here to express. You're not here to fit in, you're here to stand out. You're not here to follow, you're here to lead in your own way with your own voice. Stop trying to shrink yourself to make others comfortable. Stop wasting your time explaining yourself to people who will never understand your vision. Stop giving your energy to things that won't matter on your deathbed. When your time comes, the only thing you'll regret is not living fully, not loving openly, not being who you really are. You don't need more time. You need more focus. You don't need more motivation. You need more discipline. You don't need more followers. You need more authenticity. Everything you need is already inside you. You've just buried it under fear, doubt, and noise. Uncover it, reconnect with your core, remind yourself who you are, because life is not a rehearsal. You don't get another chance, this is it. Every day is either a step forward or a step wasted. Choose wisely. You might fall, you might fail, that's okay. Failure is not the enemy, regret is. Pain is not the end, avoiding pain is. Growth lives in discomfort. Strength comes from struggle. Don't waste your life avoiding challenges. Seek them, they'll shape you. Don't waste time trying to be perfect. Be real, be brave, be relentless in your pursuit of meaning, not perfection. The most beautiful lives are not flawless. They are authentic, scarred, tested, and alive. You don't need 1,000,000 followers, you need one purpose. You don't need everyone's approval, you need your own. The moment you stop needing validation from others, you'll finally be free, free to explore. Free to fail, free to rise again. That freedom is everything. And it starts when you stop wasting time pretending and start living with purpose. So many people are waiting for the right time. Waiting for permission, waiting for a sign. This is the sign, this is the moment. The clock is ticking, your time is now. Don't wait for the perfect conditions, create them. Don't wait for someone to choose you. Choose yourself. Don't wait for tomorrow, it's not promised. All you have is this moment, this breath, this chance. Don't waste it. When the story of your life is written, make sure it's worth reading. Make sure it tells the truth. Make sure it speaks of courage, of effort, of passion, of love. Let it be messy but meaningful. Let it be full of risks taken, dreams chased, people helped, lessons learned. Let it be yours, authentically, unapologetically, and powerfully yours. Because in the end, the only thing worse than failure is never trying. The only thing worse than falling is staying down. The only thing worse than dying is not truly living. This is your moment to decide what kind of life you want to live. Not what others want for you. Not what the world expects. But what your soul craves. A life that is full. A life that is real. A life that is meaningful. Don't waste your life chasing temporary pleasures or shallow praise. Chase depth. Chase purpose. Chase the version of you that's been waiting to be set free. Time is passing whether you use it or not. Every second is a seed. Plant wisely, water daily, and trust that one day you'll look back, not with regret, but with gratitude. Gratitude that you chose to live, that you chose to rise, that you chose not to waste the one life you were given. Let me know if you'd like visual prompts, titles, or thumbnail ideas for this script.